much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Person in at point guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now here's Ellis. Ellis draws the double. On the wing, Hill. There's the triple. They get it again. Allen. Excellent D there from Parker. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what did he tell you?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Person with the bucket.
For three.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, George. Pass to Ellis. Back to George. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Ellis. Hill has the open look. Drops in the tray. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And that one's good. Parker.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hill dishes to George. Pick up by Hill. From downtown, and Indiana, another three.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets it to go. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, George. Pick up by Hill. Off the screen. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Bucks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
Puts it up off the inbound, and he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Deep 2 from Hill. Rebound by Monroe.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Bucks passing it around. Person against Ellis. Person the pass to Monroe. Here's Person. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
That shot wide open. Hill's got his first basket.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Person kicks to Parker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Pacers trail by 4. And George kicks to Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Ellis.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Person against Hill. Person the pass to Monroe. Person kicks to Parker. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed. Defense on it.
Ellis with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee on up the court.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the basket good. George has got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, let's hear it for your teammates.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage point territory over the last month. Number 1, Chris Middleton.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league, shooting guard or otherwise. He's an assassin.
Person against Hill. Person the pass to Monroe. Here's Person. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here is Hill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Milwaukee in the lead. Now the pass to Person. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 9 points for Freak.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Monroe the pass to Person. Monroe dishes to Middleton. Here's Wooden. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Hill, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Mahaney's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Carter Williams is checked in. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Person. Person's got 12.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The shot by George, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside for Carter Williams. Expanding his range. No luck. And Indiana will go the other way with it. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Now here's Carter Williams. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Person with the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Outside, George. Here's Ellis. No good, unable to end this run. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Wooden. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. He has 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And he gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Hill, he's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Robinson's checked in for Monte Ellis. Young is subbed in for George Hill. Miles. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Stauskas' shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Pick up by Hill. Young outside. Kicks to Miles. Nailed from three-point land. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 12. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Person, he's in at point guard. Parker out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now here is Hill. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Indiana shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks leading by 11. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He had 49 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Complete domination. What a game for Captain Clutch. 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Hill kicks to Hill. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Jabari Parker. The Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw drops for Hill.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Middleton on the wing. Parker passes to Person. Back to Parker. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Allen's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ellis goes in. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
You got it.
Here's Person. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Averaging 39 points, 11 assists, and just over 3 steals. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Agreed. I mean, but now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? Time will tell.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court are your Pacers.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. The 4th spot held down by Jabari Parker.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Here's Ellis. Ellis draws the double. That's good from Allen on the assist from Monte Ellis. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Here's Person. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And it's Hill penetrating. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Person kicks to Middleton. Down low. Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Person with the bucket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pacers trail by 15. To the inside, Allen, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And they're running. Up the floor. Here's Wooden. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Passes it to Person. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Person. To the middle. Here's Monroe. Can't get it to go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Outside Hill. Ellis dishes to Hill. Outside Hill. Allen with the screen for Hill. Stolen by Monroe. Pass to Person. Dishes to Monroe. The pass to Person. Four on the shot clock. From 13, jump shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Parker.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Bucks leading by 19. Here's Person. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd.
So as we conclude the first.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, just trying to keep the ball moving.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, let's hear it for your
Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Lavoy Allen out there with Hill. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ellis in at the 2-guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Outside Hill. George with the screen on Person. And there's the feed to George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for Greg Monroe.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And the basket by Hill.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Person. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Indiana Pacers, just way behind.
And seeing where Indiana is, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Hill kicks to Hill. Nobody near Allen. He shoots again. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Let's get the ball inside.
Excellent D there from Allen.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Hill. Again missing Hill. Bucks leading by 22.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Person. It's good from long range. Person's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Hill against Person. Knocked loose. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. He kicks it to Hill. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And the Bucks making a change here. Benson's checked in, right wing. Bucks passing it around. Person, the pass to Monroe. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Pick up by Hill. Ellis outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 21. Here's Person. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Person.
At the line for 2.
And so Person nails both of them. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Let's get the ball inside.
Feeds it to Middleton. Monroe, the pass to Person. The shot, no good. Hill with some nice D. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That's good from Allen on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Person. It's stolen by Allen. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way.
You got it.
How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Person kicks to Henson. Hill against Person. 20 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Person's got 44. For Indiana, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Ellis outside. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
Let's
Get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
This is a team that takes pride.
Let's throw it down
on the
inside
defensive side of the
or
floor.
run some pick and roll.
They play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to Person. Monroe down low. Guarded by Mahinmi. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 14 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Stolen by Monroe. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Person. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's George. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Person with a screen on George. There's the dish to Monroe. Person, the pass to Monroe. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Person against Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From the wing. The shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does. Well, he blew the easy two by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And then Allen slams it in.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Person, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA great. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Pass to Person. To the middle, here's Monroe. Lays it up and banks it in. Monroe's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So an entirely new group in now. LaVoy Allen's checked in for the Pacers. Paul George comes in for Glenn Robinson III, and then for Milwaukee. Johnny O'Brien, he's checked in for Plumlee. Damian Inglis comes in for John Henson. And Person subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. On the court for the Bucks. Person, he's in at the point. Vaughn is out there with Stauskas. And it's Inglis in at the 4. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Person, nice jump shot, good. Person's got 54 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Miles, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And good on the basket. Book it. 58 points for Freak.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Outside, George. Down low. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. That's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Outside, George. Some solid defense from Person.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
This one for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Young, here we go. George, that's a two-pointer. And it's George again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Vaughn. Person kicks to Inglis. The pass to O'Brien. Here's Person, defended by Allen. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Person. Person's got 13 points in just this quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Passes it to Inglis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
That one misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Another steal. Person kicks to Stauskas. Paul George grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
That's a jump ball.
And Milwaukee has possession. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Person. Young with the steal. At the elbow, it's George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
There's the pick. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. George has got 11 in the second half.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Here's Person. Shot is off, so Indiana will take it the other way. And Young kicks to Miles. George dishes to Miles. The offensive rebound.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, George. That doesn't go either for George.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
They get it back. Inglis can't get it to fall. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Young passes to Mercer. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. And here's Young from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Stauskas, the pass to Person, and count it from 19 feet away.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Young kicks to George. Fires the 3. Good. George has got 24.
And they've got to talk to each other on D here. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Vaughn, the pass to Person. That's tipped. They retain possession. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Miles missing. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's O'Brien, and the rejection by Mahinmi. Here's Person. Hits it from three-point range.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
And George kicks to Miles. The shot's good on the assist by George. Miles has got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Kicks it to Stauskas. Inglis passes to Person. The baseline J. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Buck shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. That's good.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Outside, George. Young in the corner. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. No good off the front iron.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Person. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performance.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Captain Clutch. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Milwaukee the rebound, and O'Brien gets it to go.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Pass to Inglis. Here's Person trying his luck deep. That's good.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Mahinmi dishes to Miles. Young with no one around. And again, it's Indiana.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.